Hi, my name is Susan Pluger. I'm the Director of the Division of Environmental Services for the City of Lexington, and I also serve as the Executive Director for the Keep Lexington Beautiful Commission. I'm here today with Councilmember Peggy Henson, and we want to show you a project that we just completed through a $20,000 grant that Keep Lexington Beautiful Commission received from Keep America Beautiful, and it's funded through Lowe's. Councilmember Henson, how did this project begin, or what was the need that you saw?
From meeting with some of the area neighborhoods, and they have expressed a concern with the overgrowth, and you know, it was more of a public safety concern that I honestly did find a homeless shelter down in here, so a lot of times that comes, even if it's not unsafe, you have that feeling of unsafety. So during the Keep Lexington Beautiful Commission meeting, I brought this up, and thankfully you knew about the grant from Keep America Beautiful, and we applied for that and received that. Not only, I think, the neighborhoods in the area, but we have Safety City behind us, Fayette County Extension Office, Family Care Center, a lot of children in the area. So I just felt that that was a real need to get it cleaned up, and as you can see, it is much more pleasant to look at and just calming, and really a place where I would like to walk the trail or sit and read a book or let my dogs run.
Well, let me talk a little bit about what we've accomplished with this project. You can't tell from behind us what it used to look like, but it was completely overgrown, forested area, overgrown with honeysuckle and winter creeper. And there's actually two areas. I think you'll see the other area as well. There's two sinkholes. This whole forested area is a very large, about a 5-acre sinkhole area, and it had some dumping that had occurred in the past. There was some old farm fence that ran through it. The honeysuckle had killed some of the trees, and it was just an impossible area to even walk through. We've cleared that entire area. We're putting a trail through the forest. We've taken down the dead trees, the hanging limbs, to make it a safe environment. And we've also planted some new native trees. We planted 55 significant native trees in this area, and we've expanded with some pollinator gardens. We have over 600 herbaceous pollinator plants and around, I think, 15 to 20 additional woody pollinator plants that we have put into this area. We're adding a mulch trail and benches, and so it's going to be a real amenity. So we wanted to turn what was really a liability for this parcel in this area, this public property, and turn it into an asset for the city and for the public. Let me talk a little bit about some of the plants and the trees that we have added to this area. We've got new trees such as Kentucky coffee tree, white oak, American hornbeam, sugar maples, chinkapin oaks, shellbark hickories, blue ash, pawpaws. These are all native to Kentucky, and so we've been able to put in some what we call bald and burlap trees, the larger size diameter trees, as well as container trees. In addition to that, in the pollinator gardens, we have plants such as goldenrod, aster, false indigo, butterfly weed, little blue stem, snowberry, coralberry, elderberry, spicebush, wahoo, all native plants to Kentucky. And as you can't see them now with the pictures, but you will in the spring when they come up. Right now, all the pollinator plants are under the ground. They're just basically roots. But in the spring, it's all going to come up. The Division of Environmental Services, arborist staff, and landscaping staff will maintain this area. We will continue to improve the forested area. We've got a little bit more work to go, but by the time we get to the spring, it will all be complete. And I wanted to thank the organizations that came and volunteered to help us, and they all had a great time working with our staff and with Keep Lexington Beautiful commissioners on this project.